I'm Madeline. I'm pleased to be here to bring you the 2021 edition of Some Auction News. I'm filling in for Chris Hanauer, who hasn't been seen since last week when he apparently grabbed on to a flying church and was carried away. If you see Chris or the flying church, please contact your local authorities immediately. Tonight we are talking about the upcoming 2021 service auction, which will be happening online the evenings of April 9th and 10th. I am pleased to have with me the co-chairs of this year's event, Katie Madigan and Jared Lafrano. Katie and Jared, welcome to the show.
Thanks for having us.
Jared, tell us about the service auction. What is it and why is it so important?
The service auction is one of the church's biggest fundraisers. Last year we raised $23,000 for the church in just 2 evenings. The service auction works like any other auction. Items go to the highest bidders. Now, in pre-pandemic times, we had a live auctioneer, the great Don Denny, but this is going to be online again this year, just like last year, so it works like an eBay auction.
Auctions are exciting, but they are pretty stressful, especially if the things you want get to be very expensive.
That's true, Madeline, but we have a lot of items at different prices. We even have quite a few items that will be for sale at a fixed price.
And what kind of things can people get from this year's auction?
So this year we have some of the perennial favorites such as rhubarb custard pie, Ursula's famous bread, and of course pumpkin palooza. But we have some new items to offer this year, like a bonfire at Kaufman Lake or a Zoom acrylic painting class.
Katie, the theme of this year's auction, Up for the Challenge. Tell us why you went with that theme.
It's been a really hard year, Madeline. A year ago we thought we'd be able to have a live auction again this year, but it's clear that there was going to be a challenge. So we almost didn't have it last year, but the church did come through and made it a big success, and we're hoping we can do it again this year.
Well, if I know this church, and since I've been in it my whole life, I think I do, I'm sure folks will come through for you. What do you need to make it a success?
Thanks for asking, Madeline. What we need right now are donations. We only have 2 weeks until the auction, so time is running out to be able to make donations that will make an impact. We need to have everything in by April 5th.
What kind of things make good donations?
Anything that you like to do and are willing to share with others, Madeline. Some people offer their gardening skills, maybe a dinner party, or a special craft that they can make.
And how can people get these donation ideas to you?
You can visit the auction website at uucuc.org/auction and click the link for donations. Or you can email the auction committee. The email address is auction@uucuc.org.
Well, it surely sounds like a wonderful event, and I'm sure the church will prove once again that it is up for the challenge. But now I'd like to address a more serious issue, Katie and Jared. What do you say about my miserable allowance?
I think a young lady who can address her parents by their first names can go get a job.
Yes, I'm afraid that's all the time we have, but thank you for coming to Some Auction News. I'm Madeline Lafrano. Have a good night.